Oh. I'm just getting settled here. Okay, that's better. Let me just move this a little bit more and then we will get started. There we go. All right. Okay. So, um, let's get into this weekend's games. Start with the 2015s. If if my internet decides to cooperate. Let's go into stats and everything first. Okay, everything will be a little bit slower. That's okay. So let's see how we did. We started with 6. And they started with 7. And then Noah came a little bit later. And then we went 7v7. So 53% possession. Thought that was pretty good. We took a different approach in this game. Lots of shots here. Great. Lots of corners. Not that many free kicks. We made them count. A lot of passes. Let's add Lucas in here. Possession minutes. Okay, possessions 1. Let's look at our pass strings. Okay, let's see how many. What did we do here? Longest passing streak was 5. We did 3 to 5 passes 8 times. That's not bad. What else do I want to look at? Possession location. Okay, that makes sense. More in the back. Good. So we were down a player. And because we were down a player, we took a different approach where I wanted every player to look for Gregory, right? So if you don't know Gregory, he's that forward up here. And the idea was because we were down a player, we didn't have an advantage anywhere. So let's look to get the ball to Gregory and let's have him be our first defender. And I'll show you what that means a little bit later on. And let's get him the ball as fast as we can and then support him by going up. So that's really what you'll be seeing a lot of, which is different than the way we normally go. So okay. Now here we were playing a 2-2-1, which is a really interesting formation. Okay, so 2 defenders and then 2 midfielders. Okay, so now Kai should be looking up for Gregory. Okay. All right, and it's Gregory's job here to get open. Now, when we don't have an advantage, the idea is really to play in the other team's half because the danger zone is our goal. So we want to be away from that because we don't have, and you can see here if I freeze it, right, it was a 3v2. And if we bring that in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, kind of 4. So we're just not going to be in a lot of good positions when we're down a player. Okay, and then Gregory does a really good job of coming back here. Good. Raphael, your brother should be on the call too, especially because we're watching him. I don't know if he can, but if he can, then let's try and have him there so we can kind of see what's going on. Okay, but now the issue becomes we don't have wingers, right? So we really have to rely on getting that ball to Gregory and then supporting him. Okay, so we're pretty much trying to find him there. Okay. Okay, that's a good ball there into the space. And now David looks up for Gregory, and that's the ball that we want. Okay, to get that ball right to Gregory so that we can go. And then now we have possession in their half. We're out of the danger zone. Okay, very important. Okay, this I don't like the way Gregory does these corners. They're long. We fix that later on, and I think you'll see that too. Okay, we always go short. And I really like where Ethan is, our goalkeeper. Just at half there.
Coach, who won?
We won. Now, the principle here that we're not really doing it, and we'll look at a little bit of the 2013 game, especially the beginning, is playing in the other team's half. Now, possession is all good, but if we're just moving the ball in the back and not really going anywhere, then it doesn't really control the game, right? We want to be away from our half and we want to be away from the danger zone, which is our goal, right? So we want to have possession in their half, right? But to have possession in our half needs to be for a purpose. And that's as soon as we can get out, let's get out. Okay. And that's why we always say two touch in our half and then let's play and go for our 1v1s in their half. Right. So Gordon does a good job here of getting open. Okay. Just doesn't receive the ball. Okay. And then now Ethan is looking long. Okay. Hits the thing. Just fine. Yeah, that's great defense. Right. So when we look at a game like this isn't really Gladiator, right? So when we think of our game and the way that we play, it's mostly possession style. Okay. Really working our way through each part, each phase of the game, each third of the game. So this isn't really a gladiator type of performance when we think of the way that we play. However, it is a gladiator performance in the way that we've compete, right? So if we watch the defense, if we watch as soon as we lose the ball, the ability to get it back. And now what I like is that we're in their half and now we can play in their half, right? So here again, as soon as they have the ball, then we don't have numbers. Okay, Noah's here now. Okay, and then now we're in our 2-3-1. Okay, so now that long ball isn't happening as much. So now we can start to see a more gladiator type performance of trying to build out from the back. Okay, not just kicking it up. Okay, we do that here. I don't think I spoke to Ethan yet. Okay, can't head the ball, which I really hate. Okay, and now again, now we're trying to play out. Yeah, that's really good work. Yeah, that's a great pass. Looking up. All right. And now I think is when we start to get into it. I think we needed some time here to get back into our shape, to understand it. And then now I think now we're going to be able to play well. Okay. 1v1s in the other team's half. Not really sure how this one was their ball. Okay. Let's get the ball back. Ball back. All right, here we go. Whoops. Okay, so you'll start now to see the fight. Okay, the work ethic, better defending, except for staying back. And I think this is actually a problem that I'm starting to see with all our teams. Now that was great. Why was this good? Okay, if we one, two, three, four, five players, so that's when we can go long. So that I don't mind. Okay, so when we've attracted, then we can go long. That's okay. Okay, there are so many players always open behind David. Hmm. All right. Now we're back into it. One v ones here. Okay. And as I'm watching, right, it really isn't that type of performance where we're moving the ball. Okay. I'm seeing a lot more 1v1s than I am possession, at least at this point. Okay, but that's good defending there. Let's see if Kai can go. That's really good defending there by Ethan. Yeah, let's listen. Okay, great ball. Okay, so 18 minutes. Nothing really great so far, right? Not really the way that we play. But what I do like about this game is that most of the game so far is in their half. It's only turnovers that really result um in them coming to our half. So this is something that I want to start to see a little bit more with more of our teams, and I'll put the 2013 game on very soon, and we'll really see the issues that I think we're facing everywhere else. Okay, so again, right away we're trying to get up the field. Okay, let's actually go into the 2013 game. I know we haven't seen our goals, although let's look at Gregory's. Well, let's look at our goals because they were some of these goals were fantastic. Teams on whoops, I don't care about them. There. Okay, so this was our first goal here. Okay, this one was Noah's goal. Okay, a good steal, good goal. Okay, I think this next one was yeah, so it's this one here. Okay, this one was an incredible goal. You'll see it. Okay, so great first touch and then boom. Okay, that's one really good goal. This was a shot by Gregory. Okay, great goal again. This one was right off the kickoff. The game is tied at this point. Noah beats one. Noah beats two, three, four, five, and then scores. And then the last goal that won us the game. This was a really good goal by Noah. Okay, he wins the ball back here. with his arm first, and then a great finish there. Okay, so those were things got better as the game went on. I think it was really tough to get from that 2-2-1 into that 2-3-1. Okay, so you'll be able to see here exactly what I mean. And if I stop and look at this game, I look at the analytics, we had 60% possession, but we got absolutely destroyed here. It was like 6-0. I think it might have even been more than that. Um, but you'll see why, and we'll kind of go in and analyze this. Okay, I do want to do a full view so we can really get into the game. Okay, so here, I think it was a 6v5 at first, and then I got them to put on a 2012 player. But what you'll see here is that, and this starts with you, Lucas, we want the furthest that we can go back, right? Because where's my, here we go. The other team is here, right? So anywhere in front of them, there is no danger. So for us to go all the way back here makes no sense. We should go furthest here. So that's where you should be, Lucas. Okay. So your job, Lucas, is to see where they are and be about, I don't know, 10 yards away. Sorry, 20 yards. So there. Okay. And if you want to make it easier, we can think about thirds, or we could even break it down into fourths there. So when they're here, we're one away from it. If they're ever here, we're at half, right? So we can move up based on the other team. So being here, 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 and here, where they're giving us all this space, makes no sense. Okay. And you'll see here that we're not going anywhere. Okay.
Yes, but they did have amazing covering.
But it's because they were staying back, right? So they're staying back. And if you look at that ball, that's a great example here, right? So Mason is passing the ball into here. Okay. And that ball is going to go to here. And even if Jetien can come in here, he's 1, 2, 3. So there's no way that that's a good ball, right? So we need to bring everyone up so that we would have a chance, but we're sending the ball to them. So how are we going to get it? It makes no sense. So it's not that they have great covering, they're staying back. It's that we are not there, right? So how are we going to do anything? Right? So of course they're going to get it. That ball makes no sense. Okay, and now this is the same problem. Okay, so they're here. So you should be, Lucas, at this point, right, yelling at them to push up, right? So push up, and you should be pushing up too, right? So we're going to be here for like 3 minutes now. Okay, and now Jared has space, and now Jared pushes up, right? So when you have space, you push up. So instead of passing it, Lucas, attract. Okay. Okay, so now when we attract them, that's when we can start to go long. Okay, but what you see from us, which is different from the 2015s, is so far we've just been playing in our half, right? And we're still just playing in our half. So we're in our danger zone. Okay, so our half is dangerous. Our 18-yard box is the most dangerous. And this is where we want to be. We want to be here. And let's just remember 628. If I stop this game here, okay, I just want to see. Look at the goalkeeper. This is in the middle of a game. Look at him. He doesn't care. He's not even a part. He doesn't care. And that's because the whole time we're in our half, right? So now when we get them to press, that's when we can start to look longer, right? So it's good to keep possession. Now they're here, and then now we can start to look long. And that's a good idea there, Lucas. There wasn't anyone there, right? Yeah, you did have some really good saves, Lucas, in this game. Played really well. Yeah, that was okay. So let's talk about this one though, right? Okay, so what happened there, Lucas?
He took a
Where the
bad touch. He took a bad touch and tried to get it, and after that, if it's a problem, you want me to come kaboosh.
Well, when you got your foot in there, right, it went right to him. So we got to make sure that when we're blocking, that ball is going away from him and better that it goes out, right? Jared also didn't do much to help you there as well. Okay, so for all we've done, okay, let's go back and watch that goal again. Okay, we haven't gotten a single shot off. It's been about 8 minutes, right? And we're just playing in our half. No one's touched the ball in their half yet. Right. And this is a problem that we're having within everyone. So instead of this run here, can we start behind and try and find that passing lane? So if our furthest player, which is Rayan, is here, that's the furthest we can go. So if we can extend, right, and extend and push them and then drop into support or try and find passing lanes here or try and find a passing lane there. Then we can receive the ball in their half and then push up and start playing in their danger zone. Right. So Jetien now goes up. Okay. Now he comes in. Mason goes. Okay. Okay. Trying the 1v1. Okay. And now we're playing in their half. But look at how far back you are, Lucas. So now we have to go all the way back again. So if instead there, right, if you would have just stayed there perfectly, right, instead of moving back there, that would have been great because then we would have just gotten the ball here. And then now look, everyone has to come all the way back. And now we're back in our half. Right. And all it takes is a bad pass, and then we're done. Great save there, Lucas. Really not good defending. Okay, so now Jetien is up. Now Rayan is up. Now we also have 7. Okay, and as wingers, I really want you thinking about, can we receive the ball and can we try and really get them away from us? Right? Can we open up the space for the defenders to be able to move the ball and to dribble up? Okay, that's really good movement there by Jetien. Good. And that's a great ball, right? That's a great idea. Sorry, not a great ball. But how did that start? It all started from Jetien coming in and making that run behind. Okay, again, playing behind him so that that first touch can go forward. Okay, and then Lucas higher. Yeah. And then that's great there, Lucas. Right. And now you can even make that pass, which is an incredible pass. Right. So I love how high you were there. And then as soon as they went it, you can go backwards. Good. Mason needs to be higher. Okay. Should have made the pass. Okay. But this is good now. Okay. Little waste of a shot, but this is how we keep that possession. Right. And here we should be attracting them. So when Jared receives that ball, rather than shooting from there, he should be holding because now we've got that advantage. Lucas, you should be higher. Again, so much space. Okay. Even if they win that ball, they're not going to score from there. Okay. Justin not defending there. It's a good save, Lucas. All right. So I think we can understand the problem. Okay. Of just not playing too much in our half. Our wingers aren't high, not finding passing lanes, so it doesn't really work. Okay, we'll do one more. That'll be it. Okay.
Did we win?
No. The 2015s were the only one that won. Okay, but the first half here we played really well. I thought.
Pick up, Frank, get that. Play, play. Get. You're on this wing. Everyone drop, everyone drop. Everyone drop. Dale to us. Kelly, that's you, Kelly, watch wide. Kelly, drop.
Okay, that's good. That's great building out of the back. That wasn't really a foul.
Who's open? In, Mohammed. Keep it on target. David, back. 19. Come on, get there. Speed. Move the ball. David, your defense. Mohammed, move the ball. Obvious. Nice shot, guys, okay? On the show. Oh, you gotta move it. Move the ball. Easy. David, good work. Obvious up, yeah.
Okay, so not bad this game so far. If we stop and look at the analytics, you'll see here that we had 65% possession. First half, like I said, we played well. The second half, we just kind of gave up. They did some things during halftime, which I think intimidated some of the players, and it's not okay. But overall, I think we really did well here. Yeah, that's a great tackle. It's a fantastic tackle. Okay, I want you to watch this again here because this is an example, and I'm going to actually slow this down, of an incredible tackle. Okay, so you'll see Ryan, and he'll come in with his arm and get his body in the way, right? So absolutely incredible. That's great defending. I love that. Okay, it's very good. All right, I think that's enough for today. I will see you guys on Tuesday, tomorrow. So have a good rest of your day. I'm still not sure about if we will have practice on Friday.